Hey everybody, welcome to the Doomcast. It's been a really busy week for me, but I am dropping a really fun review of these two sweet Thor figures today, the Deluxe Ulik and the Deluxe Ragnarok. Stay tuned. So we're going to review a couple of Marvel Legends Deluxe figures that I just got in the mail a couple days ago. They're both Thor related. Now, I didn't love Thor Love and Thunder. However, it was fun, but corny, and they did gore dirty. But that controversy aside, the figures that I've got are not too shabby at all. So we've got the Thor Ulik, the King of the Trolls. Now, you might have thought you ran into the King of the Trolls somewhere on Reddit, but no, it's this guy, as a matter of fact. He's got a big old mace and some knuckle dusters, and he's just very angry. Just very angry, as trolls tend to be. And then the other deluxe figure, very excited for this one, for a number of reasons. From Civil War, it's Ragnarok. Ragnarok was a, not quite clone, a cybernetic clone of Thor, a Hank Henshaw of Thor, anyway, cyborg Thor, basically, but also partly cloned from his DNA. Reed Richards, all about coulda, not about shoulda. Thing I'm most excited for about this figure, though, absolutely, well, we'll get to it, but some of the accessories on this one. Anyway, let's open them up. So the first figure we're going to talk about here is Ulik. Ulik? I feel like I should know how to pronounce weird Scandinavian made-up names. Anyway, he's not Norse mythology canon, to my knowledge, but he is a troll, and Thor does canonically love hammering on trolls in Norse myth. Now, the things I love about this character, first of all, he thick, he quite chunky. This has some good heft to the figure. He comes with two pretty sweet heads. He's got the one angry head, and I seem to have misplaced the normal-looking head. Oops, that'll happen. Like his big stinking mace, that's a lot of fun. That's a big old ghastly mace of his. But even better, he's got the knuckle dusters. Yeah, that's right. I put him into a standard forward punch karate pose. He can ki with the best of them. Look at that, that clearly putting the right amount of Zenshin into that punch. It's real nice. Boy, this guy is probably a white belt still. I would be willing to guess, because Thor does a whole lot of hammering on the old boy. I like the fact that it's scaled armor, not drawn on. You've got some nice... I like the paint choice, the fact that it's varied in terms of matte and high metallic gloss. But the only problem I see with this figure and many others is you've got all this quality sculpting. I just don't understand why they don't do a line wash over it. You can do that very easily for yourself with a lot of figures. I'm thinking about doing a video on how to do it for people who are beginners, because it's not very difficult to do, and it adds a lot, not just to model kits, but figures as well. That aside, this guy, like him a lot, classic Thor villain. I'm a big Thor comics fan, so this, close to perfect. I've got, I would say at this point, the only Thor villains that I am currently missing that I would really like to see, other than Ragnarok also. Probably Gore and Amora, but we'll see when we actually get them. Anyway, Reed Richards doing terribly ill-advised stuff, you don't say. That is basically the origin of Ragnarok during Civil War. Well, pre-Civil War, but just the same. Yeah, Thor was gone, dead, effectively, and Reed Richards and Tony Stark cloned him, made a little cyborg exoskeleton, and used some little bit of god hair, and you know, made this complete and total abomination. And it was kind of sweet. Ran amok, ended up killing good old Bill, Goliath, and that was not cool. But it was one of the crazier parts, Civil War. I do love the fact this is almost a carbon copy of the 80th anniversary Marvel Legends Thor, which is a great figure in and of itself, one that I haven't personally opened. So it was kind of nice to get to look at this mold and sculpt firsthand. The only thing that I, again, not a big fan of the fact that it's missing a wash. It's got the cool half cyborg Terminator-esque or Hank Henshaw head, because I think that Cyborg Superman actually did it first, James Cameron, sorry. And then of course you get this nice and well engraved Mjolnir that has the full inscription on it. But oh buddy, the accessory that I'm stoked for is this one. It is a rotating, whirling hammer accessory that fits right in his hand, so you can get that effect going, and that looks great. Now, you might remember my Marvel Select Thor review. That Marvel Select Thor is a God of Thunder sculpt from the Jason Aaron Esad Ribic arc, Gore the God Butcher. In fact, it's a pretty spot-on adaptation of Ribic's art. However, it also comes with a Marvel Select Scale 7-inch whirling hammer accessory. This is maybe better, almost. But I know that Marvel Legends saw it and they were just like, God damn, why haven't we done that? And I don't know why you hadn't. This is incredible. This is, I mean, it's definitely a deluxe figure accessory. The Marvel Select figures are in a class all by themselves. Not very posable. Marvel Legends, much more posable, much easier to find. But darn it, sometimes the Marvel Selects are real nice. This one, though, it's great to have this in Marvel Legends size, because you can use that with dang near any Thor. So I absolutely plan to on my Thor display. I love, if I can be honest, both of these. Pretty nice. It's kind of wild that Ulik is a Walmart exclusive, but he was not that difficult to order online. Not hardly as difficult to order online recently as the animated Spider-Man or Lizard. Good God, Walmart. Why do you keep doing this to us, Hasbro? The Thor was a Target exclusive, also a deluxe figure. Frankly, I don't think you're going to have any trouble probably finding either of these if you want them. Ulik's probably not the most popular Thor villain or character necessarily, but it's a dang good figure with a lot of detail and really finishes out that Thor Rogues Gallery. But dang it, that Ragnarok Thor and the accessory, probably second to none. Like I said, you can use that hammer. Absolutely any Thor figure still looks absolutely sweet. Well, that's it for this week. Thanks everybody for watching and checking this out. I'm going to try and do more of these reviews and get back to doing more of the toy commercials here very soon. But I appreciate you watching. Thanks for checking this out. And remember, do me a favor, hit subscribe and the bell. I make about one of these a week, and they're all great. So thanks for checking it out.